A few months ago, in one of those dreamy moments that cricket romantics had, I wondered if this was going to be the season of the Royal Challengers Bengaluru. It's difficult being their fan because they always promise and just fall short, and I thought it has to be them this year because they had what I thought was the most enviable top six. If Gale was in form, then Gale was Gale, right? And then you had Gale, Lokesh Rahul, Virat Kohli, AB de Villiers, Kedar Jadhav, Shane Watson. But the reason I was bullish was that Mitch Starc completed the bowling. The biggest problem was they were scoring a lot of runs and they were getting hammered. And then look what happened as he went along. It was an open secret that Mitch Starc was going to pull out. Then Virat Kohli had to pull out. Then AB de Villiers had to pull out. Lokesh Rahul had to pull out. And then suddenly we found there's an epidemic going around. Rising Pune, no Ravichandran Ashwin. Murali Vijay has to miss out. Then we discovered Umesh Yadav is going to miss out. Ravindra Jadeja is going to miss out. Then when the overseas players started to fall, you wondered if the IPL is starting to lose a little bit of its sheen. Not as much as is feared, because the absence in a test match is far greater than the absence in a T20 game. But it does beg the question whether there's far too much high-intensity cricket leading into the IPL, and peculiarly this year, a lot of high-intensity cricket immediately afterwards. The Champions Trophy is important, right? Because that's where your country plays. So for the Champions Trophy, keep players fit. Just rest them a little bit. Mohammad Shami is not playing either. Rest them a little bit so they're available over there. So the Australians start to pull players out as well. But I think from an Indian point of view, what was more draining was a season of 17 test matches that ended with the most intense test series that's been played for a long time, India versus Australia. Places physical demands, places demands on your mind, people get drained, and then next thing you know, within a week there's an IPL starting, and so the cricket board is saying, no, we don't want you, don't want you, don't want you. I believe that for the IPL brand to remain strong and sustainable in the years to come, IPL 11 onwards, the season will start ending about the 10th or 12th, at most the 15th of March. Let people go away for a week and then come back and start training, team building starts, and then the IPL starts around the 3rd, 4th of April. And then maybe nothing too much after that, and that'll give the IPL the importance it deserves. A window, a little leeway at the start, a little leeway at the end, and then you get your best players, as the greatest league in world cricket should have.